Welcome back to MRC Grand Turismo Touring Car Championship Season 20, Round 5, Race 2, the Beginners League, the best league in GTTCC. Reverse grid this time. Super cool from last time out. Martin won that race, so he'll be right at the back. And then we'll have the guy that obviously come last time out. I say that, and it's actually Insanity. Was he there in the Sequoia? He wasn't, was he? No, I don't think he was. So, different cars to the first race. As you've seen in the previous round, all the cars apart from Crazy Geordie, he's in the Genesis there. But the RC's there? I thought, or can you use the same car in both rounds? I'd have to look up the rules. This is your grid. We don't really need to go through it because you know who's who, apart from Crazy Geordie. To get this underway, half an hour race. Will it rain? Don't know. 5 red lights, slight pause, pausey, and off they go. As normal, sorry to say that. And the Subaru normally starts better than that, but it bogged down at the start. Crazy Geordie inherits the lead. No, he doesn't. Insanity's back at him, but Insanity, there is a barrier there on that corner, my friend. A little bit coming together back here. You always get that around the first corner at Spa. It's better to get in the lead early because the long straights, you get the slip. And you can end up losing positions. Car wide there. Kenobi, what can he do this time around? And I say that, and he's he's doing lots of 360. What happened there? Let's have a look at this. So on board with Kenobi, right? Overshot, I think. Overshot the end of Eau Rouge there, or might have got the penny there actually. No, he's alright there. So you got the penny back there. Hit to Dinky, top of Eau Rouge. 50. It's a bit of an odd one, that racing incident. Maybe people slowing up for the first time around Eau Rouge. And yeah, but it's a long old race, 30-minute race. We've got Andy Mack as well. He's down the back now. So Kenobi and Andy Mack, got it all to do now. Crazy in the lead. I found out he's actually on VR. Crazy Geordie into the gravel there. Still happening at the minute. It's still dry, there's no rain. But yeah, a bit of off-roading there from Crazy Geordie. He's like, yes, look at me in my Genesis 4x4 rally car. Yeah. As I said previously, he's probably new to the game, you know, he's adapted to it and that. But yeah, he was second, now he's 10th. Catman's waiting. Whether there's a bit of coming together with these two. Andy Matt, he doesn't want to go around that corner. He wants to go straight on over that hill. Well, what do we say? Beginners League. It's beginners for a reason, and it brings a lot of entertainment. And yeah, around these corners, I can't remember the name of them, but they're corners. They're left-handers. Big Simmy there up the front, Crazy. He's got Dinky following, so Dinky following in the Atenza, I think it is. Yes, he is indeed. And we've got Crazy, and it's sort of like a ambulance come beer wagon by the looks of it, by the checks on the back. Yes, it's a beer ambulance. That's what we call it. Right, Dinky in his Great Britain plaster flag Atenza. Martin in stock livery there, with all these comings together back there. It's helped him. He's up to third. MJC battling with Alberto and Kosh out of my way. Yes, get out of my way. I'm Koshing through. Alberto in the V-dub as well, like MJC. Kosh in that what is it, or Genesis as well. Kenobi in the Supra. Insanity in that Subaru. Subaru there, 0.5 second of a penny above his car. And then we got Crazy Geordie up to 9th, Andy Mack. We've got Catman there. And then Big Simmy in the RCZ. Crazy 0.5 second penny, obviously top of a Rouge again, but we got Martin. He yeah, he done alright last time. He managed to inherit the first place on a second occasion on our Segua, and just pulled away. But are we going to get rain around this track? I don't know. I have no idea. It'd be interesting. The crazy in his ambulance come Beermobile. I'm trying to figure out a name for that car. And then Martin behind Dinky. These are Lesmos, isn't they? No, that's Monza, Darren. They're called corners. Yes. See, I'm useless. I should have everything up, but it's just jumping on and doing it for you guys when I got the time. MJC on his own at the minute. Kosh there battling with Alberto and Kenobi to the inside. I have that Alberto. I'm coming on through. Will Alberto come back at him? We know the Supra has got a pretty good top end. So is this car, the Genesis. I mean, if Kosh can keep him behind, yeah, he's not by yet. But it's just a matter of time. See, that Genesis does pull out off the throttle there, but Kenobi, yeah, well, Kosh has pulled that gap out a little bit. But here we go. It looks like it's getting rather grey. Yes, we're getting grey skies. Does that mean rain? What's going on here then? They've got Crazy Jordan up to 8th, having a good outing so far, apart from the beginning, but he's recovering now. Insanity 9th, Catman 10th, Andy Mack 11th, and then we got Big Simmy in the RCZ in 12th position. Martin, what is going on there? I've missed quite a bit. Well, he got that, yeah, penalty there. He got past Dinky. And yeah, I've got the sneezes now. Sorry about that. I don't mean to make you jump. Jesus whip. Yeah, the pollen must be high. Oh, apologies for that, but it needed to come out. MJC closing. Fast lap at the minute is well, we'll say Martin, won't we? 231.779, that number 2. Dinky 235, and again, if you remember St. Quad, I mean, Martin was almost like, was it 2 seconds or 1.5 seconds quicker than the rest of the field? And he's doing it again with the lap times. He's 32, so he's not too far away. He's about 9/10 there. But yeah, he's catching up to MJC slowly. We've got Kosh there in SIP in the Genesis. We've got Alberto. Oh, be careful with them little humpy bits on that corner, mate. It's going to ruin your race. And spin the front of the car around. Crazy Geordie closed it up actually to the back of Alberto, which is kind of interesting. Kosh 0.5 second penny above his car. It's easy to pick it up, top of a Rouge, as we've seen at the start of the race. Crazy Geordie, he's having a good race so far. Like I said, bar the errors at the beginning, he's sort of like got rid of them bugs, and he's sort of like focused on track now. Andy Mack in the GTR 242's Insanity there in the Supra. Used to be a really good car, that. I don't know if it still is. I don't know if it's been nerfed a lot and slowed up, because it used to be so OP. Big Simmy there in the RCZ, and Catman to the rear in the intermediates. Has he just pitted? Yeah. He just pitted. Does he know something we don't know? I can't really see up to the sky, but he's intermediates there for him. He would hope for a little bit of wet stuff now, well, shortly, hopefully this lap, because they're going to wear massively. They're going to get really, really hot, and the tyre wear's going to go boop, boop, boop. There you go, nothing left. Be running on the metal rims. Martin, 229.318. Putting out a gap now. Widening that gap. Dinky there, P number 2 with Crazy P3. So Dinky up to that P2. We're hoping to chase down Martin now. Lap times are almost 3 seconds. Well, I say that 4 seconds. The gap, lap time difference. Sorry, 2:34 is MJC is definitely catching up to the back of Crazy now. When the race is soft, what can he do? He's got no one behind. He's there is a car there actually. Kenobi is whether he's actually catching, I'm not sure, but we go by the lap times. 2:30. Yeah, he's the 2 seconds quicker that lap. So he's definitely catching to the rear of MJC. Is it too late to maybe get on by the top with the 3 guys ahead and challenge Martin? I think, well, we never know, do we? If there's rain, it depends who gets on well with wet weather conditions. I'm certainly not a fan of it. Crosshair in the racing soft, going 2:37s, but hey, they always say take it nice and steady in the wet. If it does, I have not got a clue if it rains or not, but if you take it nice and steady in the rain, who knows, you could surprise yourself. 1 second penalty there for insanity, unfortunate. But he's got no one behind him, no one in front. Well, he has got someone in front of him, but it's quite far ahead actually. With the hazards on. No, that's the spots. I thought it was rain. It's the spots on the dash. Oh, actually, hang on. Is it raining? No. The track looks a little bit damp there. Look a bit damp, and then it's dried out a little bit. Yeah. Interesting. Come on, Ray. We want to spice it up. Yes, spice. 2:29.701 that time around. Dinky at 2:33. Yeah, 2:33 there for Dinky. Crazy with a 2:33 as well. 2:33, 2:31 for Kenobi. So he's lost a little bit of time. Dirty air and that. Behind another car. But yeah, these 4 now are closing up into their own little battle. That will enable Martin to pull more of a gap. Yeah, no wet stuff. No snow, nothing like that. It's just yeah, the guys. Oh, Crazy Geordie 7th. Have we lost someone? No, we haven't, have we? I thought we lost someone then. Catman in the Lexus. Doing what he can. On the intermediates, a bit too soon maybe. Losing quite a bit of time, but then the pit stop around Spa is like 5 days, so he might be able to close up to these maybe. We'll wait and see. 0.5 again. These 2 here. He's coming down towards Eau Rouge now. Let's see how he takes this. Yeah, much actually on track there. To not get him that second penalty. Martin, I think you need to be moved up, my friend, don't you? Yes. Yeah. Got a large gap. So Kenobi's got past MJC. His next target is Crazy with that 0.5 second penalty. Goes up, Kenobi. But we know GTR's got a wicked top end as well, you know. Yeah, he goes on by. He's like, hello, ambulance, come, beer mobile. And his next target now is Dinky on the racing soft. What can he do? Around around there. So that will enable Crazy to close up a few temps here and there, or thousands of seconds. But yeah, they're gonna keep on battling. I suspect. Yes, there's a suspect. No, I expect. Andy Mac, Mac. Alberto, who's pitting? Crazy Geordie in the pits. So, he's in the pits. Alberto's carrying on. Is it time? Did they say? Is it medium tire? Is it mandatory? Is it not? Is it or is it not? Is it not? Is it? I'm gonna stay on with Crazy Geordie in a minute. No, let's go here actually. Right. That was done anyway, wasn't it? It was done on the penalty. Yeah, that was done on the penalty. So Kenobi now pushing towards the back of Dinky. But Dinky's actually done a purple sector there. So his best sector in this race so far. Kenobi, yeah, 32s. He's pushing it now a little bit, Dinky. Martin, 30s. He's got quite a bit of a lead now, Martin. He's you want to avoid that stuff, mate. Keep doing what you're doing. You'll be alright. Yeah, because his tyre wear isn't that bad either. I mean, Kenobi's in the same car, and he's wearing a bit more than Martin. Different driver ability, so on and so on. Kenobi, he's definitely catching up to the back of Dinky now, but we're going to go down to these guys. MJC, P5, Kosh, P6, Andy Matt, P7, P8, Alberto, P9 is Sanity and Crazy Joy. He's on the wets. I don't see no rain, but they can see radar. When they're like see on the bottom right, got a track map. They can actually flick it left or right to see the actual the radar if there's rain or whatever. But I just think it's standard to see that sort of like track map. Be nice if we can actually flick through as well. There we go, Kenobi to the rear of Dinky, put away now from Crazy. 2:39.27. Yeah, not yet. Maybe along this straight at the top of a Rouge. Flick it there, keep it nice and clean up there, and then we flip back to Kenobi. Is he in the slipstream enough to get that P2? Nope, the Tender's just got the legs at the minute over Kenobi. Even in the slip, he's not really closing up there, Kenobi. Little bit of an error there from Dinky. Yeah, Dinky, bit of an error there, and that helped Kenobi a little bit. Can Dinky defend this? He cannot. His wipers are going now, so wipers are going. Yeah, here comes the wet stuff. Yes, now, to the guys that pitted previously, I mean, Crazy Geordie on the wet, right call. You know, I said it was a bit too early, but it was the right call. Racing medium. Now, Catman is worn a little bit, so yeah, he pitted quite way. He pitted lap 2, I think, for them intermediates. Big Simi on the intermediate. You see the wear on the front wheel drive cars. And he's going to have to pit again and get a nice fresh set. So we've got 10 minutes. Whether they'll last or not, we're not sure. But we'll keep an eye on the likes of Crazy Geordie. But he's catching up to Insanity now. Insanity off track because of the wet conditions. Crazy Geordie is second penny. That's going to hamper him because he would have, ideally, would have got past Insanity. But no, he's going to... Well, 1.5, so he may actually. Catman there on his mediums. Anyone going to dive into the pits? No, no one's diving into the pits yet, so it must be kind of like dry, this part of the track. Kenobi's opting to go into the pits. Dinky's opting to stay out the pits. MJC staying out as well. These two, I don't know what they go on, intermediates or wets, depending on how wet it is around the back of that track. Kosh there, he's staying out as well. Mediums there, racing soft, racing medium, wets, intermediates. Yeah, they're a bit too worn, aren't they? So Andy Mack on the mediums. Waters Crazy come out on. You have not changed tyres, Crazy. Or did he not have the tyres, maybe? But he's not changed tyres. What is this going to do to his race? They're coming up to the rain in a moment. Andy Matt's on the wets. Alberto's still pitting. Insanity on the mediums. Catman on intermediates. I'm confused by Crazy. Why is he stayed on the racing soft? It's stopped raining there. Well, it has actually. It's spitting slightly. There's Crazy. You're going to need to rack that TC up, mate. We'll keep it on track. Unless you're going to pit again, it's going to cost you a load of time again. Andy Mack on the wets. So you probably see the time now coming down between him and Crazy. Insanity P8 on the medium. Wet there from Crazy Geordie. If he can stay penalty free, it'd be alright. Martin's into the pits. 3 second there, maybe pit exit penalty there for Alberto. Catman P11, Big Simi in P12. Martin's coming into the pits. Dinky's coming into pits as well. Changing them tyres. MJC, will he come into the pits? He does indeed. Kenobi's on the intermediates. He may inherit P number 1. We'll wait and see. Where's Martin? Martin's at the pit box now. Won't need to fuel up. He's on the... Yeah, he's pulled out enough of a gap to maintain that P number 1. Kenobi, will he get P2 and 3? Yeah, Martin's away now. Kenobi's up to P2. Dinky's changing tyres. MJC gonna change tyres. Crazy up to that 4th. And Dinky's on the softs. You do realise it's raining, you two, right? It's wet. It's not dry. Major error from these two. They're gonna have a horrible ending to this race. And it's like Crazy and Dinky have from where their positions were to where they're gonna be is gonna benefit the guys like this on the wets. Andy Mack, Crazy Geordie may be. They're going to be feeling it. As you see there, Crazy on the soft, just like Dinky. The braking's going to be awful. Dinky's around that corner, but if you look, traction's probably on to the maximum. Kosh probably wondering what is going on up there. You probably see that gap closing. And these two are going to be together, help, you know, trying to keep it on that grey zone in the braking. You know, they're going to lose loads of time, absolute loads of time. MJC's pulling away. You know, these three have pulled away now. Just a big error, unfortunately. They better beating themselves up. Kosh is actually catching quite quickly, to be honest with you. Around these corners, how slow they're going. It's like 70 miles an hour compared to the likes of MJC and Kosh. Well, look at Kosh now. Well, he's doing the actual same, actually. Yeah, he's maybe not confident on the tyres in the conditions, but he'd still be catching these guys anyway. There he is, and there's these two. Right, Martin, he's got a gap, but Kenobi's opted for the intermediate. Will it dry up at the end of the race? I'm not quite sure, but if it does, he'll be closing that gap to Martin. But at the minute, it's very wet, and it's helping Martin. Crazy past Dinky now, or was it right anyway? Dinky with that 1 second penalty. Kosh with that half second penalty. Andy Mack. He's he could do the same thing, to be honest with you. He possibly could. He could possibly catch them as well. Crazy Geordie, is it doable? Possibly. Depending how much lap time they're losing. We'll have a look in a minute. Alberto there. We've got Catman. We've got Simi on the intermediates. Very, very, very worn intermediates there, but he's still hanging with it. Still on that track, and he's still going around and around and around. All right, there you go. He's got past one Kosh. Oh, Dinky, 5 second penalty. That's gonna drop him back to Andy Mack and Crazy Geordie. Alberto a bit too far back, but yeah, it's well, unless it dries up, lads, you're going to be dropping down the order, unfortunately. Dinky there. 5 second. Andy Mack, here he comes. He's like, yes, I see you, Mr. Sausage Sandwich. Yeah, 5 second penalty for him. Andy Mack's just going to go on by. There you go. I think he's probably saying, just go around me, you're quicker than me. But Crazy's still there. He's battling with Kosh. But Kosh down the right now, up to that P number 4. But too much to do now to catch up to. Who's spun? Ooh! Wow! Kenobi spun. Maybe it's getting a bit too wet. 5 left, right. Get on the track. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So in the army, innit? MJC goes on by, but then Kenobi's thinking, right, I'm going to have you now. I'm going to have you back. Give me back that P2 number 2. Yeah, I think it's too much now. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Insanity. Insanity. He's been lapped. He's doing some donuts. Yeah. It's dry now. We've got a dry line. Should be alright. That dry line will help as well. Kenobi 0.5 second penalty. But you're on the dry line. Maybe just clipping that wet and spun the car. The rear end. Kosh P4. Bit way too far back to catch these two, but we'll wait and see. Crazy P6. Oh, he's getting rid of that penalty. Where is Crazy Geordie? There he is. Can he see Dinky? He can indeed. He'll be headed up to that P number 7. And there we go. Crazy Geordie goes up by. It's got to P number 7. Dinky, P number 8. But can he come back at him with a dry line? Maybe. We shall wait and see. Yeah, he's struggling for traction. Catman 2, Alberto, 9 and 10. So Alberto on the wets, intermediate. So yeah, Alberto's going to have better traction than Catman. If I say that, he goes for a dive to the inside of Alberto. No, Alberto must have seen him. Big Simi in 11th. And then we got Insanity being lap P12. Yeah, we got this should be the penultimate lap now. Martin's led it from the start. He hasn't put a foot wrong, and he's just maintained the pace and pulled that gap. And even when it comes to the pit stop, he changed the tyres and still had that gap. MJC fought his way through, but he's running a bit wide there onto that Astro stuff. That's put Kenobi back up to P number 2. He's had a spin-a-rooney there. Kenobi's got a second penalty. MJC will more than likely go back up to that P number 2. And yeah, Kosh up to that P4. So good points to some of these guys. Andy Mack as well. Crazy, Sip. The Geordie there, 7. Dinky and 8. Yeah, he's got that dry line now, so he's picking up a bit of pace. Catman P9, Alberto P10, 11 there for Simi, and Insanity P number 12. Coming around the final lap now, to start the final lap is Martin. Kenobi will get over the line. MJC will get over the line. Kosh may or he may not. He may finish in that 4th. MJC's around, so he's alright. Kosh will be the first finish of this race, I think, unless it was... No. Kosh there. Coming over the line. Just the errors from a few guys helped Kosh really. To P number 4. And he finishes in P4. Well done. P number 4 there for P1 Kosh. Andy Mack, P number 5. Good points as well. Crazy with that tyre issue in P number 6. Well done. Crazy Geordie, compared to St. Croix, he done a lot better this time around around Spa, and he's in P number 7. Well done. Dinky coming around now in P8, another tyre issue for Dinky. He was 2nd, so like probably beating himself up now. Couldn't believe that happened. He's in P8. P9 for Catman. He's thinking sod the corner, I'm gonna try and straight line it and go a long way round. He's in that P number 9. Well done, Catman. Alberto P10. What's the line now? Well done. Simi got a way to go, and Insanity. Martin there, not too far to go, but Kenobi's ran it wide. Penalty there for him, maybe? We might be alright. But back here we go. Simi around the final chicane to finish in P11. Them intermediates are very warm, my friend. But well done to you. P11. Insanity. Quite a way to go still. He's been that, so he'll be finishing in 12. Martin approaching the final chicane to finish the second race of round number 5. Round 6 will be done sort of like the same time. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. All have a good weekend. Thank you. Martin, P number 1, well done. Sanity's still coming around. Kenobi, P number 2. Well done to Kenobi. P number 3 for MJC. Well done, MJC. And it's Sanity, the final one to come around, in P number 12. I've been Idle Gaming. Well done, guys. See you next time. Have a good weekend. Take care.